Hello, welcome back to Rani's Voices. This is number 18, and today I'm going to discuss or I'm going to talk about women's empowerment. I chose this topic because there's a lot of talk going on everywhere about women's empowerment. They have to have the right to do this, right to do that, and so many things. So I decided to talk and give my opinions and my experiences in my life, how I reached my various goals. Now, this is, we used to call that women's liberation during my days, college days, or after that. So, I had given speech in many forums about women's liberation, that we should have equal rights and we should have equal rights to choose what we want in our life, instead of what do you call that? Over centuries, what happened was we heard that women's roles are these 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was not. We were not supposed to do a lot of other things that. I should say we were not supposed to. We were not expected to do anything other than what others expect us to do. So that was not accepted by me, even in those days when I was in my 20s. So I spoke about that, but people looked at it as a rebellious act. Oh, she's too strong or too, what do you call that, talkative, too adamant on her beliefs. But my family, my parents didn't object to anything what I wanted. Like, for example, I wanted a scooter. Those days, it was very rare for people to own a scooter when you were in your early 20s. But my father didn't say anything. He said he came with me and we got a scooter. Then even when I wanted to buy a car, they didn't. They said, it's your choice. You earn it, you wanted it, you buy it. That's how life was. Now, with that in mind, I started my life, my career. Now, I remember when I went for my first executive interview, and there were 3 guys sitting on the other side, and I was the only woman there in the room, and they were trying to interview me. The question they asked was, when you get a job, this job, and you would be the only woman executive, and you'll have a lot of older men reporting to you, how will you take care of them, or how will you, manage them? I just thought for a minute, how do I explain this to them? Because I've never worked in a it's all mostly women or a few men, but they were not reporting to me. It was different. But now, first time, I'm going to be in an environment where men are going to be around and who would be reporting to me. So when they asked the question, I thought for a while and looked around, and then I saw the picture of our Prime Minister. That time, a woman Prime Minister was there, like her picture was there, Indira Gandhi. So I thought for a while and I said, if she could handle more than 1 billion people and so many men in the country, in her cabinet, all men anyway. So when she could do that, I could do a few of you, I said. Few of you, I said, looking at the interviewers. And finally I got the job. Okay, they said like that was a kind of a brilliant answer instead of giving the BS about I can do this, you can do that, and all those things, I will handle them, I'll talk to them like this. No, I gave them respect, I gave them everything what they needed, but it was not easy. It was definitely not easy. But I somehow managed, and I stayed with them for long, till I decided to come after my man who came to Japan. So that's how I landed up here. Now, I don't want to talk too much about what is women's empowerment. It is the power to decide, act, and lead, not just being dependent on somebody else or something else. You decide and you act and you lead. So that's what I believe in as a women's empowerment. Now, we should have the ability or the freedom of choice, and confidence to make things happen. We were used to having certain aspects of life which was controlled or managed by women, and most of the outside world was controlled by men. Okay, that I went through. I know that. Okay, but I didn't accept that. I came, as I said, like I was a rebellion and came out of it quite successfully, I think I can say. Now, when, for example, you should have freedom of choice, whether it is about your body or whether it's about what you wear, how you walk, how you look, and and also confidence in choosing the right path. That's very important. Okay, you should be smart enough to choose the right path to lead to your true empowerment, not just in words, but in your actions. You have to prove that you have achieved that empowerment. Okay, you set your goals and you go for it. Don't give up. It's a way of life. Okay, not you can't say like, oh, she can't do it, he can't. No. Everybody can have the freedom of choice. Okay, that's very, very important. That should give you confidence. You should have your confidence, or people around you should give you the confidence. That's where you live. If you cannot live under such dominance of others in deciding what you need, when will you have your baby, or when will you have your this, when will you cook, when will you do this, no, it's your choice. It's not anybody else's choice. So that is what I truly believe the meaning of empowerment. And we should be able to take part in every decision making. Okay, whether it is healthcare or property or education of children or upbringing of children. So that way there are so many decisions. It is better we participate in our life, our body, our health, everything. We should be free to decide. Now I'll give an example. Both my sisters, I am the youngest one, two older sisters and one brother. Two sisters who were not taught how to ride a bicycle even. They still can't ride a bicycle. But the eldest one is an athlete. She represented our state in volleyball, and then she was also an athlete, like running and all those things. And now she's 79 years old, and she won a gold medal because she always wanted, she says, to get a gold medal in some of the athletic part of it, of her life. So then recently, last week I think, or 10 days back, she participated in about the 70s age group shot put and discus. She came first. She got gold medal. I was extremely proud of her. At this age, she could do it. So next year, I want her to participate even in 5-kilometer walk because she can do that. She doesn't need anybody. She has to decide, I'm going to walk every day, I'm going to practice, and next year's event, I will do it. So now she has won, so she's going to represent a state level meet is going to be there, and she's going to participate. I'm extremely proud of what she has done at this age. So some things like this, we have to make a decision. Even my decision to give up, and then now I'm doing this painting and doing all those things. I didn't ask permission. My husband never says no to anything I ask. I think he knows my character. So, Even if he says no, probably he knows that I will go ahead and do it. Thanks. So it's something, it's your life, you decide. You can be a butterfly, colorful butterfly, but you decide where to go, where you're going, where you're flying, which flower you're taking the nectar from. So these are the decisions you make. So now let me show you some of the things that I made. Since I said I started with butterfly, see my butterflies. I made this butterfly, I did the drawing and the painting. I'm improving a lot. Okay, so this I made. Okay, hope you can see because I'm sitting on a different direction I'm facing. Now, this is a woman's hand. She has to handle the environment, but she's pulled down by lots of the general life, by lots of decisions she has to make. But how is she balancing? Because she has the capacity to do it. So like that, we have to make the decision and do it. I give importance to decision making because most of the people I see around my, community, it's mostly decided by men, not by women. And I never accepted. Even in marriage, I didn't accept. I did what I wanted. And that's how I got my husband. He may be cursing me, but that's what I made. I made the decision. Because I said nah, no, what you choose, why should I marry? I will marry somebody whom I like, whom I prefer. Okay? That's how I decided. So now, look at this. There's another one I made. A flower, but you can do anything you want. I can't fold it anymore beyond this level. So you can do it. So as I said, nothing is impossible. You can do it. Every woman needs to support another woman. So if you can do that, that will be a major, change in your life and life of people around. And then you can contribute to the society in many ways. Not that you have to go to a company and work. You can do what you can at home and make a change. That's what makes the difference. Now, to represent that, I said women can choose what you want. I made this silhouette of a woman in a nice dress. Okay? Some of us were not allowed to wear anything but the traditional clothes when we were young. But as you grow up, you could wear anything you want. That's what I did. And like this, I made another one. These leaves. So you have different kind of leaf, different colors I put it, different design. It's like that women also, though they are all women, that's just one gender, but they come in different colors, different designs, so different thinking power. So you have to create your identity. That's very, very important in life. Then I made this. I'm into 3D drawing now. So I tried to make this. Okay. I put a woman there. She's on top. I made this painting, this drawing actually I should say. It's like a hidden hand. So in our life there is a hidden hand behind us. So that hidden hand we have to control. Okay? We can't give the entire decision-making power about us to somebody else. No. It's us who need to decide. Okay, I have seen, and among my friends and among a lot of people, no, I don't know. I have to ask my husband. Come on, it's your life. You can decide. But some of them don't do. Some of them not accepted by men. Okay, I am lucky to have a husband who hasn't said no to me so far. Okay, so then a few of my drawing, as I told, all these days, I avoided drawing something because I wasn't confident that I can draw. But today, I did painting, I did a lot of other craft work, lots of other things, different, what do you call that? I tried different mediums. But now, today, since I'm talking about women's empowerment, I wanted to empower myself. That I can draw. Don't give up, draw. So I did the drawing. Now I'm coloring a bit, but it's not that difficult to draw, huh? I'm proud of myself. So let me see how it comes out when it is over. I'll show you. It'll take some time because I can do it very slowly because my hands don't move. But I have done it. Not bad, huh? My drawing looks like a girl. See this? I tried. I thought I could never draw a face. But then this is some kind of painting in India where they draw faces like this, and they are beautiful also, of course, not mine. But it's, I did the drawing, but now I have total, confidence in drawing. Now I will draw more of many things. And then I just made some of these things, vases I made. I keep myself occupied by doing a lot of things. See, this is another. I chose pink as this color because pink means they generally say it's a girl, it's a woman. So I use pink, but I use all colors. Okay. And then I did this. See, why I put buttons? It's like the same leaf concept. Women can turn buttons and shells into a very interesting humans. Okay, we can do that. Even though you see people with differently abled kids, and who cannot decide for themselves, or people with little less of development, academic development or so, but still they make a human out of them. Mostly it is women. I'm not saying men don't do it. Men also contribute a lot, but generally it is a woman who does it. So when she can do that, why can't every woman do it? That is, it's within us. We have to create. We have to generate that power. People around us should give us the power. So please, others, everybody else around that woman, give them the power. Give her the power to decide. Then she will flourish. You will see amazing results. Then what else did I do? Okay, I made this stone painting, which is nothing to do with women's empowerment. I just empowered myself. And I made this also. It's with shells. As I mentioned, we can do anything we want. A shell can produce a lot of new things too. So these are some of the things I made, and I am sure we look for personal empowerment. That is, we should have self-confidence and control over our body and choices we make. Then we should also have financial empowerment, because we might have a lot of ideas, but if we don't have financial empowerment, then we can't make a lot of choices. So financial independence, fair play, same salary, equality in that. Then educational empowerment. women should have similar or the same kind of empowerment or opportunities to do it. So in India, when I worked, there was absolutely no difference in salary between women and men. All executives were paid equally. It's not decided by men or women. So I never knew that in some developed countries they had differences. Women get different salary than men. I was shocked. I learned about it much, much later in my life. After coming here, when I met, like, what is it they're talking about, executives getting different? No. But in my case, we didn't have that. Maybe I would have had a big argument if that was there, but it wasn't. We had equal educational and financial empowerment. Then social empowerment. Social empowerment, it's like freedom of no discrimination is allowed, no violence, no violence against women, no harmful stereotypes. Women cannot do it, just forget it. She cannot decide, she cannot do that. No. I will not accept it. I don't want any other women to accept those kind of stereotypes. You come out of the shell. Next, political empowerment. We have to represent ourselves through various leadership. Either you take the leadership or you have, you join some, I'm not saying all of you to become politicians, no. You can contribute your thought and your ideas to your politicians. Why don't you do this? Give these facilities for women so that they can flourish. Because everybody accepts if women are empowered to make their choices, make things do, then the country, the community will flourish. Then that will take you to country's development. So acceptance is very, very important. These are some of the empowerment that we ask for. We get some, we don't get, but we can still keep talking about it so that we will achieve everything that we deserve. Next, it's not about more than equality, it is about creating an environment where women can thrive, contribute, and inspires others to do the same. That's very, very important. Let me say it again. It's about creating an environment where women can thrive, contribute, and inspires others to contribute too. So, as I always say, nothing is impossible. All we need to do is to create that ecosystem to exist with choices, and we'll have a very, very interesting coexistence. It will become a very, happy life. If you are happy, the surroundings are happy. You keep them happy. So, I want to finish this with, whether it is women's empowerment or women's liberation or whether women's world of choice, the ecosystem that we need to create. As I always say, nothing is impossible. We can create such a world. We can and we will create such a prosperous world. Thank you. See you next with the next episode. I hope you enjoy my talk and my opinions. Please share my video with your friends and family so that more people can watch it, and please like my video, and please, more than anything, please subscribe to my videos, because I work hard for all this, making this craft my thinking, and I put them in words, put them in art and craft and painting. Okay, so please subscribe to my channel and watch it, and more than anything, give your comments. I would appreciate that a lot. Switch on the notification so that you will get information as soon as I upload a new video. So thank you for watching. Enjoy the video. See you next.